official source who expressed them. They do not necessarily represent the opinions of Genesis Radio, www.genesisradio.com, Genesis Radio's owners, management, or affiliates.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening. And it is Thursday night in the Poconos. You know, Thursday starts off the weekend in the Poconos. It is DJ Strategy, UTSL Network. We are on the air live. Good evening. And in the sound of my voice in the Poconos, big shout out to everybody that's tuned in tonight. Like I said, Thursday starts off the weekend in the Poconos. Really, actually, I think we're going to change that. We're going to change it because we're going to change it to Wednesday starts the weekend in the Poconos. Yeah. Right. So in studio guests tonight, I have some in studio guests tonight. So we're going to introduce them in a couple of seconds. Amazing Amy is absolutely, she's on her way. She's super duper busy, but she's on her way. Her flight lands at 9 and her game just rewind, but she'll be in the building shortly. My co-pilot for the night, of course. Once again, it's UTSL Network with yours truly, DJ Strategy, the voice of the Poconos. So hopefully everybody's tuned in tonight. And normally, I know y'all, everybody's used to seeing me in the DJ booth. Every time we turn around in the DJ booth, I'm always working. But, you know, we're working out some kinks with the DJ booth. Don't worry about it. We'll be back soon with the 6 o'clock traffic jam. Remember, like we did last summer, play some of your favorite songs as well. Once we get everything situated with the music and everything. But coming up in the next couple of weeks, you'll see that change. You know, we got some things cooking. Tonight, we have to give, you know, before I start the show, I got to give a little bit of homage and pay a little bit of homage. And everybody in studio guests tonight, give me a clap for our brother, TP. It is his birthday week. We celebrating his birthday week.
Happy birthday, TP.
Yes, happy birthday,
Happy
TP.
born day, baby.
That's right. We celebrate you today, brother. You know, every Thursday night. You know, he's always the engineer. But tonight, you know, we got the most interesting DJ in the world. DJ Rudd is here with us tonight. Clap it up for DJ Rudd. Yeah. And like I said, I have in-studio guests tonight. So, of course, you guys are going to be privy to some new information in the Poconos. Like I said, the weekend is going to start on Wednesdays now because the weather is changing. It's getting, you know, sun's out, buns out. You know how to say it. I went to Food Town. Because me and Rob, we was in Walmart today, and what was I doing? I was shopping for bread. I went to get some bread. So, am I being right? Sun's out. They had fresh baked bread right there. The buns was out.
Was the buns walking down the aisle?
I was looking at the buns stacked on the shelf.
Yeah, y'all heard the disclaimer, right? Y'all heard the disclaimer. I'm just saying it was hero rolls. They had seated, unseated. They had them, right. You know. But it was funny because everywhere me and Rudd moved to talk, it was like somebody came in that area that we were in that was, you know, shopping. They wanted grapes or they wanted something. They kind of like intermingled into, you know, into our conversation. And then I go to the other side of Walmart and there's our other radio brother, I King. Big shout out to I King. I saw him today. He was our co-host doing Unity and Community. He also does a show here on Genesis Radio. I kind of feel, Brad, I'm trying to feel like, you know, like a kind of Pocono celebrity a little bit. Now that I've been working at all these different bars. A lot of people don't know. I'll give you a little bit of information real quick, just to start off the show. So yes, Muller's, I was at Muller's. Yes, I was at Weary's. Yes, you see me at Farmhouse. Yes, you've seen me at Sky 745 Hookah Lounge. Yes, you've seen me at the hotel on exit 305. You see me at the Delaware Water Gap at exit 310. And this is my 8-year anniversary here in the Poconos. So, round of applause.
Clap it up.
It's been 8 years. I've been here actually 8 years. When I moved here because that's one of the questions we're going to ask you guys. You know, I think Q was here last time and we asked, how was the transition? But Q, you're still going back and forth. So you still going back and forth.
Can't give it up.
But that transition for me was very different, you know, coming from Queens, being a kid coming from Queens and coming to the Poconos. But I got a chance to share this story with my brother earlier this week. And I was telling him, you know, about the event that we have coming up June 16th and 17th at Mount Airy Lodge.
14th, I'm sorry, brother.
14th, yes, sir.
June 14th,
June
June 15th.
Yes, sir.
Father's Day weekend.
Father's Day weekend, 14th and 15th, yes, sir. I'm corrected. And we were just sharing the story, and I was telling them how I wound up in the Poconos. Mm-hmm. And as a kid, I was a Yankees fan. I would watch the Yankee game, and after the Yankee game would go off, there would be this commercial from Mount Airy Lodge. and it would be this handsome.
Sing the song.
It would be this handsome white dude, you know, Mount Airy,
There you go. Right.
The beautiful women and the waterfalls, and I would literally tell my mom, when I grow up, you know, I would have moved there, and I never thought that this would be the spot that I would move to, but hey, I'm here, and then to add it all up together, coming up June the 14th and 15th, I'm actually DJing.
Where?
Yes,
At
sir.
Mount Airy Lodge. Like that's big.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
big. That's big.
That's big time, baby.
Yes, indeed.
Mama, I made it. I actually made it. I actually made it. And so that's a good segue. That's a pretty good segue to bring these gentlemen in. Tonight, our in-studio guests are none other than the two partners of IQ Cigar Lounge. Clap it up for my brother Tim and my brother Q. They're in the building tonight. This is your second time here, so it's almost going to feel like it's going to almost feel like you left out an interview. But I'm going to bring you in. I'm going to bring you into the.
That's all right. I'm amongst family. So
Well, because sometimes when you interview friends, it just doesn't seem like it's an interview. It just seems like you just sitting here having a conversation. So that's what I want to make it like tonight. And I got a chance to meet you as the second part of the duo, or the dynamic duo, a little bit later on. When I first started doing my Wednesdays with you gentlemen at IQ Cigar Lounge. And this brother, let me tell you, the audience, this brother got so much soul. Like, you know how I say I'm fly? Like, y'all probably don't know what that means. But no, the audience, they know what we're talking about. But you know how you say fly, somebody's fly. See, in my era growing up, when you said somebody was fly, it was not just because of the way they dressed, the car that they drove. It was a whole aura that person walked into the room. So I get on my bully, and I'm playing a little bit of Shaka Khan, Walk On. It's the first time I see this brother. I played that Shaka Khan.
Remember that.
I played that Shaka Khan, and Brother T came out of his sneakers. Listen.
He took me back. I went home.
He came out of his sneakers. He has, because, older brothers, they carry that little stick, the walking stick.
That's right.
The walking stick down and stepped all the way through, straight through, didn't miss a beat. I said, that's a cool brother. That's a fly brother right there. That's a fly brother. So IQ Cigar Lounge. Now, 4 years in operation, but tell me the idea behind it. What were you guys thinking of? We're going to just smoke cigars, or was it an eclectic idea that you guys came up with because you wanted to provide the Poconos with that type of atmosphere, I would say?
So the being a New Yorker, Brooklyn, born and raised, big up to Brooklyn. I was working my 9 to 5 and knew it was coming to an end. So I was coming to that point where I needed to move onto a second career, something that I wanted to do and enjoy. And I smoked cigars, 30 plus years.
Sure.
So so that came to mind. Says, you know what? Being a student of just life, listening to those older cats, put me under their wing. Listen, do what you want to do, but do something that you would enjoy. What better else was cigars? I smoke cigars, love it, love the culture. It's a lifestyle. So when I came to mind, I put pen to paper, worked on it, did my homework. When it was time to leave and retire, that's what I did. Put things together. I reached out to a good brother of me and Tim.
Friend of a friend.
Yeah,
Yes.
put us actually together.
And
we happened to be meet. I don't know if Tim remembers, going back a few, maybe 7, 8 years ago. Put us together. We were in we were in Newark.
You're in Newark, New Jersey.
Newark, New Jersey.
Yes,
Met up at a cigar lounge out there.
Indeed.
And really, that's where it all began. to constructing what is, putting things together, what we were going to, as far as inventory and things like that. And we've been, brothers ever since.
Wow.
And working on various things.
That's a strange connection there. Jersey, New York City.
Yeah. Well, how we looking at it, either through the tunnel or over the bridge.
But I think because most people don't see that connection, New York City and New Jersey. But there's some. I know some good brothers from Newark. I know some very good brothers from Newark. Matter of fact, one of my good friends is Mr. Do-It-All Kelly, from Lords of the Underground.
Yes.
We attended college together in North Carolina. He was at Shaw University. I was at St. Aul.
Right.
And at that time, it was like 1991, and Lords of the Underground was like one of the biggest groups. It was Das Effects, Lords of the Underground. Our local group in North Carolina was Yag Fu Front, and then we had Lords of the Underground. And years go by, 20, 30 years,
Boom.
he's now the city councilman.
Right.
So,
there's a lot of talent, a lot of love, a lot of good music came out of Newark. Most people identify with, they know this cat from Law and Order, Special Victims Unit.
Oh, yeah.
Cat named Ice-T.
Yeah.
Ice-T was Newark born, baby.
absolutely.
He represents the West Coast, but he's from the good coast. I call the West Coast the left coast. He's from the right coast.
But I have a lot of friends, like I said, that grew up in Jersey, that would say that Jersey had a Cali feel anyway.
They were when I'm a little older, perhaps. I might be the oldest bird in the room. I don't know. New York and Newark particularly shared an energy. I'm a 60s born baby, but I came of age in the late 70s, early 80s. Anybody from that time know what that was about. So either it was peace or it was total chaos, one of the two. I rock with cats from New York that we managed to establish that peaceful relationship, and it was through music.
Nice.
Growing up in Newark, at one time, Newark was a music hub. You had the Savoy. Had many theaters, and I remember as a kid, we had our choice of clubs. We were just talking before we went on air about Zanzibar. Shout out to Zanzibar. But back then we had Sensations, you had Dupes, you had Mr. West, you had so many options, and that would draw people in from New York, and that's where that love came in, being able to relate. In terms of my brother Q, when we met, he presented his vision to me. I've been smoking cigars. I stole my first one when I was 16 from my girlfriend's father, and I liked it. I liked the appearance of him smoking it. I liked the smell. I loved the whole thing about it. And here I am, some 40 plus years later, still smoking it.
Nice.
So when this brother came to me with this vision, I was all in. I was on board. And continue to be, and thank God that he has blessed this vision. And here IQ Lounge stands 4 years later. For those that don't know, IQ opened up in the middle of the pandemic.
That's right.
Everybody thought the world was going to end.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it was already, the deal was already signed, the paper was already inked, so you couldn't back out.
And even that, not to cut you off too, but just to say in the pretense of that, because people take it lightly. People take stuff lightly, but businesses during the pandemic suffered.
Yes.
I mean, in this area, as a DJ,
correct.
I mean, when I had it 3 times. I think I had COVID 3 different times. I didn't have the severe one, but I had it 3 different times. And because I have asthma. But long story short, even DJing, there was, I ain't gonna say no names, but there was one place that remained open, regardless of what transpired, pandemic, anything. It didn't even matter. They was open. And if you know anything about DJ strategy, I was working. I was working. I had the mask on. I was working, and I was still trying to go through that motion. And to have a business and just to start your business at that time had to be crazy. I don't. It has to be. I think somebody said this one time. In order for you to be successful, you got to be a little bit crazy. A little bit,
Yeah,
crazy.
a little
Just
something.
a
little tad bit of insanity.
But I stood on my faith as I do today,
Mhm.
as I did then, to
Mhm.
open up IQ Cigar
Yeah.
Lounge. So that has gotten me through the pandemic.
Because
know.
sometimes with sanity comes clarity.
Yes, sir.
Listen,
Sometimes, yeah.
they trying to be kind on their Q is stark raving mad. Why would anybody leave a job after 25 years?
Right.
30.
30 years.
30 years.
Thank you.
Whoa.
5 more, 30, 25 plus 5 is 30.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Why would you leave that with a nice pension and then decide to open your own business where now it's not where you punch in, punch out because you own it.
Yeah.
It's yours.
That's
You're
that-
round the clock.
Yeah.
So he's stark raving mad, but
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
it's
But that's
sanity,
all right.
insanity worked out.
Yeah, that's all right because you follow suit. So
I'm right
yeah,
behind.
right.
Right.
So,
Who's crazy,
They
right?
gotta stay
Yeah,
together.
you know.
Birds of a
You know.
feather, they flock together.
Yeah.
And that insanity or that clarity has come to be a staple in the East Stroudsburg area. I mean, you go up and down the block, you go up and down 209. There's different places on 209 that you can, go to.
Yeah.
But there's a place that we have. The other day, we got Norm when Norm came in. Me and Kid.
Yeah.
So I played a theme song for Cheers. Nobody don't think I got that.
Right.
I think I got the theme song. I played a theme song for Cheers for Norm, and that was the conversation. Like IQ Cigar Lounge has now become a staple in our community to where people we're doing cards games, we're playing Bitwist on Sundays, we're doing meetings with the gun club. It's just so many things that are reaching out. Did you guys have that vision to become? I mean, when you start a business, you do start a business for the community, but did you think that it would be that much of an outreach that the community would reach back that in that way? Because a lot of businesses, they start, but they don't get the support from their people. Like I said earlier, you got a supreme clientele. Your people come, they show up, they there. It's no question.
And it's grown folks,
Mhm.
and that's the difference from when strategy. When you're talking about some of these locations, some of these spots up and down 209 or in the immediate area, the difference is besides all the aesthetics that's inside. It's for us. When you say us, so we can get your listeners, your fans to understand it's for grown folks.
Make it plain.
You know what I mean? Yeah. This is
We didn't say old folks.
Yep.
right. We didn't say old.
We said grown.
We say grown and seasoned.
Mhm.
And that's who come in.
And it's the glory of it is that it's so tangible that you go across a whole spectrum of clientele.
Yes, sir.
You start from a grown 25, 26 all the way into
90.
the AARP ladies.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They came and hung out with us.
Talk about a strategy.
The AARP ladies came and
yes.
hung out with us.
Yeah.
So that I believe this is my personal opinion for the DJ booth. I'm in the DJ booth.
Back.
The songs that come in as requests from different people, you can see the area is changing. It's growing.
Yes, sir.
Like you said, growing. It's growing. And because of the fact that it's growing, the market is about to change again.
Yes.
And right at the perfect time. Right at the perfect time. Because like I said, now IQ Cigar Lounge is becoming a staple in the community where people know, hey, on a Sunday, if I ain't doing nothing, because remember, ain't nobody got nothing to do in the Pocono.
Right. That's not true anymore.
What we gonna do in the Pocono? Family members, everybody. They be telling jokes about family. Come up to the. What we gonna do in the Pocono?
Right.
Like we don't got no street lights. Like it's just you in the middle of nowhere. But nah, it's not true. It's not true. Everybody is here, and you're gonna be surprised. Like I tell people all the time, you'll be very surprised when you go to Food Town. and you see the brother from Full Force in there standing right there buying letters.
Right.
You know,
right.
Or you go to Home Depot and you see the guard Rakim in there ordering a patio door.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So, with that being said, when you say us, that's everybody.
Yes, sir.
White,
Blessed
white,
enough.
black,
Mhm.
Puerto Rican,
Yes.
Spanish,
Asian.
Indeed.
Asian,
Indeed.
and you can tell by the DJ. You can tell by people coming to the.
Mhm.
Right.
I think the thing, if I could jump in, the thing that really makes the difference at IQ Cigar Lounge, there is a vibe, a standard that's set. There is a unspoken grownness that's necessary. You kind of feel it when you walk in. You know, so when we say it's for grown and sexy, grown is at any age with common sense, good manners. You know how to carry yourself. The beautiful thing about the cigar community is that it's eclectic. It includes every walk of society. When I started in the old lounges where there was no ventilation. You was smoking what everybody else was smoking.
That's right.
You was with doctors, janitors, lawyers, garbage men, and the beauty was the love of the leaf. So that was part of the vision that Q brought to me to bring that old thing back, you know. And when it comes to our generation particularly, we don't have a lot of places that we can go. We talked about Zanzibar and some of the other places we used to hang out. It was a different time, you know. It was a different vibe then. Things have kind of changed now. For me, I'm a little older. He mentioned I walk with a walker. I hang out with people with walkers and bad knees because we just want a good time.
That's right. Yeah, and that includes your breakdancing days from the past.
Right. Didn't have done that. Yeah,
you know. So, but just to go a little bit further, let's talk about June 14th and 15th. Let's talk about Father's Day because
yeah,
you know, best day of the year, but sometimes the worst for the fathers because we don't usually get nothing. We get a tie,
we get tie, t-shirts, socks.
I take it.
Power tools.
I don't complain. I don't complain at all. I don't complain. Right. The amazing one is here. Clap it up, amazing.
Yes. Gorgeous one.
That's right.
I heard so much about you. I didn't believe you were real.
Yeah, see, I told you they're gonna give you a hologram. I told you after 2 years. So amazing Amy is here. So what was it? As far as like the
You're talking about the event.
Right, the event, yeah. June the 14th, 15th. I was talking about Father's Day and I was saying we don't get ties and
power tools and stuff.
So this Father's Day, Poconos, we actually have an event for the grown and sexy and for the fathers. So you gotta clap it up for that.
Yes.
Clap it up for that. Yes. So I get to make it. Mom, I get to make it. I get to make it to Mount Airy Lodge. Let's talk a little bit about Light the Ash a little bit. Let's go into that a little bit.
Well, you know what? Let's start from the beginning. Once again, you know, idle minds. You know what they say. Saw an opportunity in the Poconos. Once again, everybody running around talking about ain't nothing to do and so forth, so on. Call Tim up, call my brother up. So yeah, this is this is an opportunity. There's a void. There's something that we can present because in the cigar world, in our community, it's not just about men or old men scratching themselves, sitting around smoking.
Right, because that's what they think, right?
Right, that's what. Right off the bat. It's men and women. And there's a lot of women organizations out there that's smoking. So call them up, told them once again the vision, and Tim then was like, "Dang, once again,
This was like a 2 o'clock in the morning phone call too.
You know?
That's when the minds get active.
Yes, exactly. And we got on it. We got on it. And once, like strategy you said earlier, you know, kid from Queens. I'm a kid from Brooklyn. So this is big. This is big for me. I'm a kid from Brooklyn, from the projects in Bed-Stuy, and we are contracted with Mount Airy Casino Resort and Spa.
Yeah.
Okay.
They upgraded.
Yes,
You
they
was a
upgraded.
child.
Yeah. Since those days in Mount Airy Lodge, they don't want to hear that. They've changed.
They done got a new song and everything.
Oh,
Right?
everything, yes.
Whole another, probably got a Spanish dude. Jose, that's not you. Yeah. New commercial, right?
Nah, bro, it's not me.
So we did that, and we were able to sit at the table, at the head of the table with all their heads, and informed them of our vision.
Mhm.
Laid our vision out where they actually, sat back, reared back in their chairs, and then looked around and said, "Okay."
Mm.
And we've been off to the races ever since.
Go
You know.
time.
Yes.
Yeah.
This has been 6-7 months now. No, a little longer than that. About 7-8 months of our
Yeah.
life has been spent developing this. Part of what brought this about, having opened the lounge, having developed that relationship, and I give homage to my brother here, expanding the business footprint, particularly in the Poconos. Not only is he a lounge owner, but expanding that business to an actual cigar brand, which gives us now another footprint business-wise in the Poconos area. This is God's country. It is beautiful out here, and I think that everyone who comes out here looks to come back. So what we came up with is, how can we now elevate the game? We've done this. I got to stay busy. I get bored real quick. So we needed a challenge. What better way to challenge ourselves than to take on this very huge endeavor? By God's grace, a whole lot of work, a whole lot of grease, a little cussing. We managed to pull it off, and it's through the support of folks like my brother DJ Strategy, who I'm going to break his anonymity before he does. DJ Strategy will be joining us.
Yes.
That weekend, June 14th and 15th. It's an honor to have you on board.
Thank you.
And it's that kind of reciprocal relationship, seeing the vision. Everybody talks of the game. We wanted to produce something that, people could see, and this is not a one and done. This is an annual thing that we're looking to do. So for those that are listening, tell a friend, come on out, smoke a cigar with us, listen to some great music, dance a little bit, dance your aches and pains away.
Yes.
Stop and have a conversation with Keith. He's fun to talk to. He got a lot of stories, man.
Yeah.
Been around.
Tim, I don't want to take away from what you just said. I want to add a little bit to it, because actually this weekend at Latin Night, we had the actual cigar roller
Yes, sir.
who actually came through, and
My master blender.
the master blender was there. I gotta clap
Master, yes.
Definitely gotta clap for that. Because I had no idea what a red bone was. The only red bone I knew, she was.
Yes, you remember. You
What
remember
is
walking
the
down
motto?
the street, that little yellow girl walking
The
down.
motto.
So
So the red bone.
Everyone needs one in their life.
everybody needs a red bone in their life. That's the motto of Red Bone Cigars.
I tried to keep
I have a
it.
question.
Please.
Please break down a master blender. Is that like a
The master blender is Roberto Martinez.
okay?
So Roberto Martinez, he is the CEO, founder of RM Cigars, and I met him a few years ago, and we had a great conversation in the lounge, in IQ Cigar Lounge, and he was just breaking down his cigar line to me, and after that we developed a friendship, and I believed I was ready to now once again elevate from the lounge owner to a cigar brand owner. So he was instrumental. He has his own factory in Dominican Republic, so that's where Redbone cigars are hand rolled, handmade in the DR.
You see, Amy, this is the thing that I like about the cigar lounge. If you're not a cigar connoisseur, you don't smoke cigars, you don't know anything about cigars, they actually take the time out. Q's wife, I gotta clap it up for her. Big shout out to her. I
That's
try
quite
to
the
teach her.
yes.
I call her Keisha from New Jack
The real owner. The real
I
owner.
call her Keisha from New Jack City because she do not play. She don't play. No. But the elegance, just Amy, you've been there.
Oh no, I
see-
saw
They
you can
prepare
learn
the
something there.
cigar.
They teach you
Mhm.
how to
Mhm.
get into that art if you would like to, into that.
Which is
So you guys are
why
opening up a new audience.
I got so excited when you asked that question, because the chance to educate somebody about
I'm like, y'all rolling
something
custom
I'm so
cigars, like, you
passionate
pick your
about.
blends, like,
Oh,
Yes.
you know?
Because I
so the
thought,
quick answer to the question.
because I thought blending cigars.
No, I was saying. Uh-huh.
Right. I mean,
Right.
But when
That's
I saw the master blender
Similar sign.
do
Yes.
it, I'm like,
The shade.
similar,
Okay.
but
Mhm.
I would not want to cut my hand. Go ahead, brother.
So tobacco grows in so many regions of the world, and each different region adds its own aesthetics and flavors and
Spice.
to the tobacco. So when the master blender comes along, he can take a leaf from Honduras and mix that with a leaf from Nicaragua, and come up with a beautiful blend, that everyone can enjoy. Are you a cigar smoker? Have you ever smoked a cigar?
I have actually.
You have. What did you start with? Like most of us a blunt or a
um,
Philly, what they call them things?
Black and mild.
Black and mild. There you go.
No.
Okay.
Never into that space. But
Okay.
I have smoked cigars like on vacation. That was my first introduction to it. Actually, in the DR was the first time I smoked a cigar, and that's my first experience. And I have smoked them, after that. But it's not something I do regularly. But
The beauty of
I
that,
appreciate it for what it is, even as someone who doesn't regularly,
and the reason that I ask is because the fastest growing segment of the cigar community is women.
Yeah, I've been
Yes.
hearing that.
Yes, it's
Big shout out to the NCNW.
Yeah.
Big shout out to them.
Yes, sir.
Yep, big shout out to NCNW.
Mhm.
We have a women's cigar club in town.
Not
Or-
yet, but you
Uh-oh.
have just volunteered to start one.
Another void to be filled. Okay.
Hey, you got that vote, that's right. There you go.
Absolutely.
All right.
We have at IQ Cigar Lounge, we have plenty of women smokers. Amy, you already know.
I've
You've
seen.
been there.
Yeah.
You've seen.
It's a very diverse crowd, first
Yes.
of all, men and women,
Absolutely.
younger, older, everybody's.
And so what we do there, we give cigar etiquette
Yeah.
as well as cigar tutorial. And we have various high-end as well as boutique brands. I have flavored cigars.
Yes, I
Actually,
remember.
you remember that
Remember the
blueberries,
flavor.
right?
Yes, I do.
So many
Yes, I
options.
do.
That are
So many
made,
options.
handmade, hand rolled in the Dominican Republic that I have, shipped over. So we have it there. All we need is people to come through the door.
Yeah, you're giving an authentic experience as well.
We
Yes.
try.
Everything from education to
Oh, absolutely.
application.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And then ambiance, of course. the
Right.
Most beautiful
Vibe, music,
ambiance, yeah.
DJs,
Yeah.
drinks. So
Oh, yeah, a little bit of
Plus,
everything.
yeah.
Plus, we're going to hold you to creating and starting up
The cigar club.
the cigar club.
okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
just said it, so let's speak it into existence.
Yes,
Exactly.
Brand ambassador Amy, here you go.
Yeah.
I see what's
You know.
Amazing Amy.
Ladies.
Yes.
Might as well.
Yeah.
They got the whole crew. We gotta give a big shout out to the birthday girl Trees. Give her a
Oh,
birthday shout out
absolutely.
from last night.
Yes.
Happy birthday,
Birthday
Trees.
treats.
Hardworking girl. That's a hardworking girl. Big shout out to her. She turned up last night.
Had a
Came
great
through.
time.
Had a great time last night. And that girl party hard. She worked hard. So
Is that work hard, play harder?
yeah, I wanted to make sure that we partied hard for her last night. But just to recap, everybody that's in East Stroudsburg, I offer you the opportunity because we don't want to force nobody, but we're gonna offer you the opportunity to come out with us Wednesday nights. It's Margarita Wednesdays.
Yes.
That we've started at IQ Cigar Lounge, and it's becoming something pretty big.
The word has spread. Yeah.
The margaritas be missing, don't they? That
Those
margarita
Bahama
machine,
mamas.
right?
And they're good, y'all.
Yeah,
Niggas
that
are great.
machine be empty at the end of the night.
Yeah.
So actually, but that was something that Q had an idea. We sat down and we talked about it. We came up with the idea to do Margarita Wednesdays on a Wednesday night to give people in the Poconos something to do on a Wednesday. We have nothing to do. I mean, I understand you go home, you come from New York, you travel back and forth, and this and that. But once you get to the crib, give the kids some popcorn. No,
Benadryl.
My
Benadryl smoking.
See, back in the day, it was Benadryl. I said popcorn. No, but you have the opportunity to skate out for a little while, a couple of hours, and just enjoy the aesthetics of a cigar lounge. I mean, even if you don't indulge, I mean, I don't smoke a cigar every day, Amy, but I have had the opportunity to enjoy a cigar throughout the course of my life. One of my old bosses, guy from Brooklyn, used to ride a motorcycle, big bald head dude. He had a cigar. I don't know if the cigar had to be about this. We called it the Suge Knight cigar. Needless to say, but it was the aroma from the cigar. It was the branding, like the mystique of a cigar, just a man, or just manly stuff, real manly stuff.
I'm so
Cigar.
excited hearing this conversation and passion, because there is something that happens to you. And Amy, if I'm wrong, because you're newest to this, there is something that happens to you that creates a calming effect almost.
Oh no, you got to give them the buzz. You got to let them know it's a buzz now.
Well, there is
a buzz.
There is that.
You don't like if you're new to it.
Don't inhale.
Yeah.
Do a Bill Clinton. Don't inhale.
This is why you need to come get your cigar.
Right. People
Kill
actually
yourself.
inhale cigars. You can.
That's the number one question.
Right. You can, but not like you would inhale other tobacco or smokable substances. Let's just put it that way. But there is a saying that I heard years ago. There's very little time for nonsense when you're smoking a cigar. The reason that we do this is to blow away that day. So this afterward Margarita Wednesdays is the perfect opportunity for folks to come out after a hard day, a stressful day. You're dealing with traffic. You take that hour, 2 hours. You come by, you light up, you blow it away. You talk to good people. You drink some good scotch.
And you can even like, so you got an option. You can get off the March bus, right at 6 o'clock, 5:30. Get off the March bus, walk in the Price Chopper, go ahead and order your groceries and get your groceries together. Shoot over to IQ Cigar Lounge.
Right across the
Get your smoke, right? Get your smoke on, right? Get your smoke on. Get your ash on. Shoot right back to Price Chopper. Pick up your groceries. Get in the car and drive straight to the crib. And you can still be home by 9 o'clock when the Knicks get beat on tonight.
No.
You might. 9 o'clock is the new bedtime.
But let me just add.
Okay. And that said it all.
I knew he was coming. See what I said? That's right. I knew he was coming. I knew the Knicks fans was going to come out of somewhere. I know that.
Orange and blue skies, baby. But I got to mention my man DJ Strategy. Every Wednesday at IQ Cigar Lounge. Please pull up. He's there during happy hour. You do not have to come in to smoke. We have a full bar. We have finger food. The vibe is crazy.
I also wanted to say the aesthetic in there. It's a beautiful place in itself. The decor is nice. It's pretty to look at, and got music, food,
and then we got what more can you ask for? Strategy.
I got an idea. How they say with the light bulb on? I got an idea. I'm gonna tell you after the show. We're gonna do something amazing. It's gonna all tie in. So we're gonna have it's not gonna be an announcement. You're gonna have to come to part 2. You're gonna have to come next Wednesday if you want to know what's gonna happen. You have to come next Wednesday, have a margarita. If you order a margarita or order wings or something on the side,
smoke a red bone.
We're gonna have something special for you. Yeah, smoke a red bone cigar. You know what's the best part I like about this vibe? Y'all brought that vibe here. This shit's dope. Look how we just sitting around shopping. It's not unscripted. We don't have no question sheet. We're just having a regular conversation. Regular guys and ladies from down the block, grown folk. And this is really the same vibe that it's y'all. That's what I want you to know. This is not no regular situation. It's y'all. The first day I met you, it was an energy. I just bonded with him. Same with him. First time I met him.
Right, you said it.
It's just so we said Crazy Eddie deal. He said, "What you know about Crazy Eddie?" Like he was like, "Oh, this is old school." Yeah, crazy. We was like, we was here. You know what I mean? It'd be like one little thing like that. Same how I met Strategy. I didn't know Strategy until the Unity in the Community event. I heard the name, but I hadn't actually met him. And he came on that stage. Strategy put both feet in. He didn't test the waters. He didn't test the waters. He jumped in to make a splash. You know what I mean? But then he inspired me. After he finished, I said, "Oh hell no! He was on my stage." We all he came back. That's what I liked about him, because we both fed off of each other. I played a whole another genre of music from what he was playing, but kept him engaged. Now, to me, I'm testing him now. He came back with, I was old school R&B, and then he came back with like the Afro beats vibe, but he never lost the crowd. He never lost the energy. I said, I like this brother. And me and him been locked in ever since. I have a respect for people that take their craft serious. Like you said, a lot of people can talk the talk, but when it's time to really put up, sometimes they just, as we say, cliche, they just blowing smoke.
That's right.
But no, we proud to be in business with y'all. Honestly, anything we could do, like I want it to happen because y'all deserve it. Because I like y'all guys,
and we appreciate it.
I like y'all guys. I want to see this. I'm happy to be part of this journey. I just want to be here just to witness it. You know what I mean? This is it. I'm seeing great things. I'm feeling great energy, and you deserve it.
And we do everything strategically. And of course, we have an amazing strategic situation going on. So tonight, I also invited one of our in-studio guests also that's here, the owner of Mad Apples in season from Hell's Kitchen. She's back. My sister Shay is in the building. So we're gonna bring her on in a couple of seconds. We're gonna chop it up with her.
He's gonna bring over there
about her events that she has coming up in the next couple of weeks at Mad Apples. Soft serve Saturdays, we already started that. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Soft serve ice cream for the kids. You bring the kids out. We're right down the block from the Anime Museum, Snake Museum, and right off of 7 Bridge Road. What I do? 422 7 Bridge Road, Saturday afternoon. You already know what it is. It's Soft Serve Sundays. That's the announcement, right? That's the announcement. It's Soft Serve Sundays. DJ Strategy, Mad Apples. That's how I do the announcement when I'm out there. And they come straight from the Snake Museum, and they get their soft serve ice cream. But she has some gems inside. So if you have not been to Mad Apples, stay tuned for a couple of seconds. We'll be back with another guest in the building. But again, Wednesday nights, Margarita Wednesdays, please make sure you pull up, stop by. Like I said, you got a good area right there, right in Price Chopper Shopping Center.
Stop passing by there
anyway. Going to pass by that way, going to 209. Like I said, if you're getting off the March bus, that's a good trick for you to blow some smoke and shake your ass.
You caught that.
I like that. I like
you
that.
caught that from the
shake your ass.
Yeah.
Oh, we got that.
I like her. She's thoughtful. She takes a head.
But I want to also mention strategy that Gynesis Radio will be going live Father's Day weekend at Light in the Ash Entertainment.
Yes.
You understand? DJ Strategy will be there doing what he do on the ones and twos. Remember that's Father's.
Brother DJ Steve gonna be there also.
Hey,
right?
DJ Steve as well.
Big shout out to my brother Steve.
Yes, sir. And that's June 14th and June 15th, Father's Day weekend, Mount Airy Casino, Resort, and Spa. Don't miss it. Go to the website, Light, L-I-T-E, in the Ash.
A-S what?
.com. Yes, lightintheash.com. Or you can always come into IQ Cigar Lounge and inquire within, or reach out to your man DJ Strategy and Miss Amazing. Miss Amazing.
I will have the info for y'all.
She will have it all.
And we appreciate you guys inviting us in. This is like home.
Oh no, you got. I mean,
I'm gonna be back.
You seen Tim clicked off his shoes.
Yeah,
and I told him. When we first started the show, I said, "This is a fly guy, man. He keep his shoes on, he keep back."
Cigar smoking, because there was the energy of cigar smoking. You just know, like,
we get comfortable. We go somewhere.
And Q's, this is his second time here. The last time he was here, Yaya's fish came, and we had fish on. We had fish and cigars. Yeah. So definitely, I want to get you guys to come back before June the 14th and 15th.
Absolutely.
Definitely want to get y'all to come back so we can discuss that event. And more things going on. Like I said, IQ Cigar Lounge. Wednesday night is Margarita Wednesdays. Also Thursday too. Thursdays
Yeah, and
Margarita.
open every other
Yeah,
night.
it's
Yeah.
open every day. It's not
Every
just
day,
a regular.
yeah.
And then we have an event going on this Sunday, right? Is that correct?
Yes, actually, we have a Saturday.
It was, yes, Saturday.
Well, Saturday we have a book signing.
Mm.
A young lady who wrote a fantastic book called Perfections is re-signing and celebrating the book's 10th year anniversary. DJ Steve will be playing that day, and then Sunday for my Dominoes and Bid Whist players. Let me say it one more time. Dominoes and Bid Whist players.
I'll bring the Modelo, bro.
Yes. It's already there. I can Cigar Lounge
Yes.
has a full bar. Please come on out. Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de
We'll
Mayo.
be ready. Special, drink specials and things like that be going on. We're gonna have the tables out. Don't let the weather or nothing else stop you from coming on through. Please pull up and let's have a great time like we always do. That's Sunday, Cinco de Mayo. That's May 5th. Dominoes.
Yes, sir.
Bid
We're gonna play some
Whist.
bones. We're gonna play some
Yeah.
bones. I'm
Bones
gonna say
Stone.
Jose Cuervo with me. We're gonna get us a Jose Cuervo and some Modelos, and we're gonna try to beat the table. We're gonna slam them bones on.
There you
Sunday.
go.
So thanks again. Like I said, thanks again, guys, for coming out tonight. I'll see you guys probably later on this evening. I'll probably do drive by, come by and see y'all.
Right.
Always welcome.
I'm getting
Always
so
welcome.
used to having a cigar. I'm really entertaining the thought of just switching. I think I'm gonna switch over. I think I'm gonna take the time out and switch over.
And
My
we have
brother-
membership as well
Yes.
at the lounge.
Yes.
So,
Next month.
all right, we're going to talk about that.
Mhm. You see, I just pushed my point
Ah.
right
Yeah,
across the
right.
line. That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There is something about the community that is so inviting. Once you become, when you open yourself up to it, you almost become a part of it, even against your better will.
But it's
You know
a
what I
whole-
mean? Because
it's a-
so welcoming.
It's a whole entire welcoming committee. You got the NCMW there. You got the
Yes.
Pocono Gun Club there. You got it's a whole.
Masons.
Yep. You got
Masons.
everything in the whole circle. The whole
We could have
circle.
very diverse
Yep.
audience.
Exactly.
Who said you couldn't fit a square in a circle?
We just shaved the side.
That's it. That's
That's
all.
how we get it
That's
in.
all we did. That's all we did. Yep. And again,
I'm gonna leave that alone.
and again,
I said my comment in my head.
Shut up now.
He started selling the 12-step program. Squares and circles. What the hell are you talking about?
yes, sir. And again, thank you to IQ Cigar Lounge. We appreciate you guys for coming through tonight.
Thank you for having us.
See you guys again very, very soon. And again, don't forget, Light the Ash. Make sure you go to the website. Also, make sure you go to IQ Cigar Lounge on Instagram. They previews. Yep, they got the previews of videos of previous events that are coming up. Make sure you tap into that. Make sure you follow them, and you'll see more promotion on Echo 570 when it comes through. Also, you'll see it on UTSL Network and PowerTheMinds.com. We got things going on also that's going to give you a little bit more promotion. There's a Pocono, so they can stop saying,
More insight, a resource.
right, there's nothing to do in the Pocono.
That's what you know that already.
Yeah, well, we found
Right.
something for you to do. And like I said, Q will tell you and Tim will tell you, if you don't smoke his cigars, you can still come and enjoy the environment. We got 2 big screen TVs
Beautiful
and
atmosphere.
4 different screen TVs. You watch the game. If you want to watch OTB, you got OTB in there. Everything is there. And they even got the wings back there. So, and
An air factor.
yep. So we're gonna talk
Yeah.
about that. And like I said, I got the chef behind you, so you know what I'm doing. Q.
Let's talk about more food.
You know
Let's
what I'm
talk about
doing,
more
right?
food.
You know what I'm doing.
What a segue.
That's slide right in.
You know what I'm doing,
That's
right?
slide right in.
Yes, sir.
So Miss Shana, we gonna work on her,
Mhm.
see if she can come and be a part
Mhm.
of lighting the ash.
Yeah.
Father's Day weekend, see if she'll pull a truck out.
Pull that truck up, that mobile,
Yeah,
that
yes,
mobile
sir.
kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
I could almost talk my sister into a lot of things, and she listens, and she does. We do pretty good together, don't we, sis? We do pretty good. Yeah, we do pretty good together.
So we're counting on Miss Amy to start the Women's Cigar Club.
Yep.
It's
Yes.
been said.
And
Do we
strategy,
know-
Right in the red bone room.
right in the
Yeah.
red bone room.
Yeah.
And strategies got Shana on board. Q, we good. Good time.
We good. Oh, yeah.
Job
We
well
good
done.
money.
All right.
Absolutely.
This is where we drop the mic.
They done strategize and capitalize. on
There
it.
you go.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
And don't forget next Wednesday, come through for that special surprise. Got to order a margarita and something to eat.
Yep.
It's gonna be a special surprise.
Gotcha. Yep.
Might be even in the Red Bone Lounge.
Yes. In the Red Bone room.
Oh, in the Red Bone
Yes.
room.
VIP.
Get your mind out the gutter, so listeners. We're not talking. It's a grown. We just said it's a grown folk, right? Should we say it again for the listeners? It's grown folks.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
But this is really, even though it's local and we looking at it like that,
Mhm.
I don't look at anything like that.
No.
True story. This is global.
Yeah,
Because
I
nobody supported the station we started
Mhm.
8 years ago. Nobody supported the movement till it's moving, right? People were supporting us from other countries, Africa, here, Germany, Aruba, whatever. It just circled back home after a while, after we kept going. So the consistency is what always pays off, and y'all are consistent with your kindness.
Thank you.
Y'all are very consistent with it, man, and that's why I feel good about it. I really feel good about it.
Jump in and honor you guys. You know, congratulations on
Yes.
8 years.
Yes, sir.
You know, I like you when you walked into the lounge, there was that energy, and that energy was reflected when I walked in here. For those that haven't seen the studio, I'm looking at Luther, I'm looking at Dave Hollister. I saw some Freddie Jackson wax back there. Listen, this is where it's happening.
And
So-
you got Jersey right in
and
front of
you got Jersey. I see
Yeah,
Whitney
funny.
to my left.
Mhm.
Oh, where she? There she is. I see Miss Whitney Houston, Jersey's own. You know, so good energy is good energy, and it is universal. And that's the beauty of Light in the Ash. Even though Poconos is the home base, we're looking at a national audience. You know, our marketing and the buzz has gone national, so it is going to be a very good time. I'd hate for you to miss out. Don't be light the ass. I mean, come to light the ass.
Yeah, don't be lighting the ass. Come to light the ass. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good segue. All right, we'll be back in a couple of seconds. We'll come back in a couple of seconds with our next guest. Matt Apple Shayna is in the building. We're gonna chop it up with her. Round of applause for IQ Cigar Lounge. Make some noise. Hey.
Thank you. Thank you.